Dum-de-dum-de-dum. All I care about is money and power. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Gotta keep those votes coming in. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Those zombies were no match for me. Now Pippi's home safe and sound, Mr. Mayor.
That's a great job, Ninten. Glad that Pippi's home safe and sound, and all that matters is that the city knows that I rescued her from the zombie horde.
But Mr. Mayor, I was the one who saved Pippi from the zombie horde.
Yes, indeed I did. And on top of that, I even was able to return that poor canary child back to her mother in Canary Village. I'm sure one hell of a mayor, and I should get more than enough votes for my re-election.
But Mayor,
Now, boy, don't worry. You'll have your chance to make a difference in this town yet. How would you like to go help me with my zoo problem?
Okay, I guess I'll help you, but I am gonna get credit for this one, right?
Of course, my boy, of course. Don't worry yourself over such petty little details. Just go ahead and get the key to the zoo from my assistant, and I expect to hear good things upon your return.
Okay, Mr. Mayor, I'll be back.
Children are stupid.
Get
Thank you all for coming to my press conference. I would like you all to know that I have personally dealt with not just the zombie problem, but the zoo problem as well.
Mr. Mayor, is it true that there's been some random local boy running around actually doing the deeds that you are taking credit to?
That is preposterous to think, good sir. I would never allow a child to put himself in danger. I assure you that these acts were done by none other than myself, and myself alone. Oh, look, a young boy. Perhaps you should run along now, little boy. A press conference is not a place for a child.
You lying son of a bitch.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about now. Get back, you! My baby makers!
Yeah, my name's Ninten. Hear me roar.
And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Mother Earthbound 0. I'm your host, the RPG guy, and yeah, we just saved the day from the zombie apocalypse that was supposedly coming to town, and now it's time to go to the zoo. So let's go to it. I believe it is actually north of Podunk, or also known as Mother's Day, as it's known in this game as Mother's Day. I think it's kind of silly, but Mother's Day, yeah. So we make our way ever so far north. We're looking for pretty much a split in the road, and that's how we'll know we're going the right way. It is a bit of a way up, so be patient. We'll be there in no time as we beat us up some centipede. Centipede justice. And oh my god. Die! There we go. Oh, I barely moved a step. I assure you, I still have that ring on. I promise. And even if I didn't, it'd be a waste of time. Oh no! The hippies are raining from the sky with love and peace. Love and peace. Oh god, I leveled up off of like 4 back-to-back random battles. I didn't even see that coming. Alright. And we learn a new PSI ability, if you want to call it that. Alright, here's the crossroad here. Cream Puff Zoo, 700 meters west. So let's head west. If it's not in exactly 700 meters, I'm going to be very pissed. How can you count that? Now, I mentioned in the last episode, if you're underleveled, bring Pippi up here with you, and you could tag team a lot of the enemies down here and pretty much level that way. Like I said, you shouldn't have to do it, and you know, but it shaves off some minute amounts of grinding if that's, you know, a problem. Oh, great. Thanks, asshole. Fucking monkey. Oh, look. Well, we didn't even have to do jack diddly shit anyway. Had a means to get in. So, did this actually play out earlier in the game? No. You still could not probably, most likely get in. So, just saying. As a heads up. Alright, so now we're in the zoo. And obviously, the local creatures are not happy that we're here. Specifically, giant rage-induced elephants. Luckily, we're still a little on the higher level side, but if we were like 2 levels lower, some of these enemies would be probably hitting pretty hard. And the only reason I'm up an extra level more than I thought was because of that last freaking run around with battles there. So anyway, but you can see we're not really doing as much damage as it would be normally required to bring some of these larger enemies down. So even though our level is necessarily higher and we're only taking 1 damage, one enemy's getting about 4 or 5 shots in there a battle, at least for the at least the elephants are. And so that actually will whittle you down pretty quick. Especially if you don't use the easy ring, because you're just getting into battle after freaking battle, and these elephants are driving me fucking nuts. There we go. And it only took, what, 2-3 damage that round? That was a little less than I guess last time, but yeah. No, there's nothing on the sign? Oh, that's no fun, because there's little wabbits. It appears the animals have escaped! Escaped! Well, that would explain why they're trying to murder my face, but, you know, it is what it is. And then we got... See anything? Ooh, pandas! It looks like this thing is very important. Or, like, somewhat coveted, I guess. Uh-oh. And the flies. Not that they're a problem, it's just they can be never-ending, because they get to act before you. They're the weakest enemies here, for the most part, that I've ever noticed, but, eh. No, I thought we could read the signs. I guess we can't. Well, that's no fun. Alright, let's keep moving. So we gotta head down this way. There's another cage here with penguins? Guess the penguins aren't really gonna go to war with us, bro. Alright, we'll head up. And we gotta just keep going up. It's kind of like a zigzag maze. It's not very hard to get through. It's just it's a zigzag. The world's only singing monkey right here at Cream Puff Zoo. Well, obviously this is something very important. Anything singing is very important in this game. Why? Why is it so important? Perhaps because we learned a new melody? Manager's office. So, let's go ahead and, head inside here. As we get assaulted by the local hyenas. Bring it. Did he run? What a bitch. Health-wise, we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. Alright, so now we're inside the manager's office, or whatever the fuck they want to call it. For the most part, the easiest way to navigate this place is to literally, go in every room. That's all you have to worry yourself with. Excuse me. So, okay. So let's get to it. Because there's like chests pretty much in almost not in every room. I think there's in one room that doesn't have anything in it, and I think all the rest have treasures and like story-driven shit in it. So just make sure you go through and hit them all up. You know, you can't go wrong if you hit them all up. It's killing time. I'm gonna probably heal if I get under 60 HP, so it just makes sense to do it. And yeah. The other perk of these flies, though, is when they call for help, is just more XP for you. So if you're looking for a grind session, just sit here and let the flies keep summoning more flies, and you can just sit here and grind them all day long. Not that that's something you'd want to do, but, you know. Alright, so we get the antidote, though, if we need to drop an item because I'm carrying too much, that would be the first thing to go. Because we have the means to, you know, use it. We have the means to heal ourselves, so it should be fine. Oops, wait a minute, I missed a door here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. And we found a rope. A rope! Oh, God. Really? The rope? Yeah, it's a piece of shit is what it is. It's useless. Mostly useless. I'll show you exactly what to use the fucking rope for. Shove it up my ass. Ugh. No, I'll show you what to use the rope on just to see if it works, but it's total crap. Alright. Let's keep moving. This should... I don't know what's in this, actually. Oh, okay, bread. Alright. That's why it's not that important. Okay, here's the empty room. Yeah. Let's head upstairs. After, yet again, more flies. And I'm their living, walking, breathing can of Raid. Alright, let's finish this off here. Alright, booyah! Now, before we do anything, let's go through here first. Yeah. And we get the medicine, which I think was called Life Up Cream in the original game. I think that's how it was translated. I could be wrong. We'll heal up, because healing is a good idea right at this exact juncture. And we're under attack, and that's what we're looking for. Everybody's favorite villain-like thing. The Starman Jr. Now, this is a fight that can be pretty hard. You want to make sure you have the Franklin badge, and we're going to open up with using the rope, actually. And that's, you know, it makes him waste a turn is what it does. That's all it does. I think it can last another round or so, but it doesn't matter. But see, the Franklin badge is good because it keeps Ninten from taking damage from those beam attacks. And since he's got, like, beam... I want to say that's like gamma. You don't want to get hit by that. You really, really don't. Ooh, he hit us hard. Light, nope. PSI, Life of A, Ninten. Because if he smashes us again, that's really going to hurt. So make sure whenever you get to about 40 HP, you're going to want to heal. Because he could take you down with a smash attack, and that would just really, really suck. But ultimately, he's kind of a pushover. If you've got the Franklin badge, so make sure you don't need to equip it, you just need to have it in your inventory. Much like the Franklin badge and the other Earthboundian games. The zoo is safe once more. Yay! Go zoo! Alright, so with that said and done, we can now we now have to make our way all the way back to town. Yeah, I know. Some of you are like, and there's no shortcuts out of the zoo. So you've kind of got to really make your way back. And now the singing monkey is here. The world's only singing monkey. Woo! And so we've got la 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 la. Okay. Works for me. But what's interesting is you'll notice we're not being attacked by random battles. So if you're trying to be a completionist and say you fought every local animal in this area, you've got to do it now. So yeah, keep that in mind. So we make our way down, around, and out. Alright, so let's head back to Mother's Day, or Podunk as it's normally known as. Yeah, we'll run into random battles on the way back. That's just unavoidable. But, what are you gonna do, right? So we'll head down, because we gotta report to the mayor. And god, these dogs, these pointless, trivial battles. Hey, we learned new PSI skills. Anything decent? Probably not. Actually, you should see what ones I have. PSI Shield A, Defense Up, Defense Down, Dimension Warp. That's cool, I guess. Kind of premature to have that, but yeah, why not? Alright, so we head down the windy, windy road. There's actually two ways to get to the zoo. I don't think any one is necessarily faster than the other. There's just one leads you to the town, and one leads you to Mother's Day, and one kind of leads you between your own house and Mother's Day. So, to me, it's all the same, you know, at the end of the day. So, I really don't think too much of it. And I don't think anyone else really should either, but yeah. Alright, so we're almost back into Podunk. Or Mother's Day. Though we run right into the last hippie hanging out at the outskirts of town. Figures. Oh, man. Take that, you fucking hippie. Alright. We'll head back and down and obviously go straight to the mayor's house. There's no reason to go anywhere else. Get in there. There we go. Alright, buddy. You have tiger droppings all over your clothes, you know. What a dick. What a fucking asshole. This is the part where we, you know, beat the shit out of him. I swear. We just start beating the mayor for him sending us against to fight off all these wild animals. I mean, what was he thinking? Oh, God. Not to give us a... He'll give us a reward for saving the little girl, but he won't give us shit for returning the zoo to normal. Which is supposed to be technically harder. Alright, let's go back to our own house and heal, because that's going to be a staple thing to do. And I'll probably, just for the point of showing you the other route to the zoo, I'll probably just go the other way, since we're closer to that way anyway. Alright, so in we go. Because we're not done. We still got more stuff in that direction to do. And that's right, bitch. Give me my scotch. There's 4 ice cubes in there. How dare you, woman? That's a horrible joke. I'm sorry. Couldn't help it. Alright, so, we'll save. And we'll continue. Now here's the thing, is there's not a lot of direction about where to go and what to do. The game kind of leaves you to explore at your own on your own accord. So, my suggestion is to do what I said to do. Literally go back to the zoo, because there was another path at the zoo. There's also another path in Mother's Day, but you don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to do that. So the other way to get to the zoo, as I wipe my face because something just got in my eye. The other way is to go in the direction of Canary Village, and it's really just a convenience issue, I think. Like, they probably figured, oh, you can come from either of these directions to get to the zoo, so we may as well make it somewhat easy. So here's what you do. You head up, you head over, and check this out. North Cream Puff Zoo. Simple as that. So there's little signs everywhere to kind of point you in the right direction. You just have to navigate a bit. And here we are. Here's the path that leads to the zoo. So, we did a big loop-de-loop as we make our way over. And then we'll head north when we get the chance to. Alright. And then we'll go across this bridge, head north again. Surprisingly, no random encounters, so that's okay by me. And because of us fixing the zoo, you know, everyone's talking about you, you know, you're a real celebrity. That's right, bitches. I'm the fucking king of Turd Mountain, bitch. Alright, so with that said and done, we need to make our way down and over in this direction as we get into a random battle. But it looks like now we're getting double our freaking pleasure. which is kind of something that worries me in a mild way. So, yeah, not a fan of the crows, as you can tell. Not a fan at all. Did they actually... Yeah. I still got all my stuff. Alright. In we go. And... And you gotta use telepathy on this thing, because you can't talk to it, and checking it does nothing. So, where is the god's tail? Oh, damn it. Is this, Let me think here. Trying to think. Was it... I can't answer him. That's weird. This is gonna be retarded, isn't it? I know exactly what it needs to be, too. Okay. Okay, so, real quick, guys. One of the things I need to do is we need to get great-grandfather's diary for this. We're also carrying too much stuff to do that, in a sense, do this, so... Bear with me, guys. We'll head back to the house the faster way. Sorry, I didn't even think about it till now. So here's what I'll do is I'm going to go back to the house and grab the diary, because that's where the riddle was in the diary. So I'm going to go back to the house. I'm going to grab that. We're going to come back. So we'll be right back. Alright, so I finally have the diary, but I lost one of my herbs due to a pair of fucking crows. Those crows are going to be the end of me, man. They really, 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 really are. Alright, so PSI, telepathy... And then, see, so you do need the great-grandfather's diary for this. That which was left behind by the ship that soars the heavens. And we end up in this strange magic world place. I'm Swimming Cat. Have you heard of a candy that gives courage and strengthens the wind? No. So we're in this really kind of bizarre place. Whoa. And so what to do here, there's lots of little things you can do here. Pull out a red weed and put it into the fountain. It'll turn into a magic herb, just like magic. Ooh. And this place is I don't know how to describe this place outright to you. I'm a mysterious goods keeper. Can I help you? Yes. We can go ahead and store the great-grandfather's diary. You're probably going to want to store one of the breads. We'll actually give him the antidote. And we'll give one of the breads up. We're going to need the inventory space. Actually, I'll give both breads right now. That's how convinced I know I will be on that inventory space. We'll even give him the medicine, too. Again, that's how convinced I am we're going to need the inventory space. We'll keep the ATM card and the Franklin badge. Alright. We're good there. Yeah. Alright. So we've got almost $2,000. We'll save because we're here. Alright, blah blah blah. Okay, damn it, no! Sorry guys. So now that we're here in this place, we're obviously in a town. But it's a strange, bizarre place, that's for sure. There we go. And we get the big bag. Now, that's pretty much what it does. It allows you to pull out a random amount of herbs from the bag. And it's kind of a cool item to have. It's pretty much the reason why I dumped the other healing items, because you could just sit around and run around with the big bag, and you'll be pretty good for a while, you know. All right. So with that said, okay, we already dealt with this. So next is here. Okay. So, like I said, this whole city is pretty awkward. Sorry. We'd Mary's Fountain, then just go west of the castle. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. What you need to know. He's a great poet too. Ooh. Talks about how you can't part. Okay. I'm trying to find there's actually a person in town that I'm looking for, and I'm having trouble finding them. There's a merchant here in this town, and you can buy some pretty damn good stuff here. Don't do drugs. Okay, so, and I forget which house it is, so just bear with me as I dig through these. Okay. Now this person you actually want to talk to. There we go. And pretty much it's a free inn. Though I think there's an actual other free place to stay. I'm pretty sure it's fine no matter which one you do. So let's go ahead and head down here. Okay, and then we get this other item called the Ocarina of Hope, as opposed to the Ocarina of Time. Which does exactly what you probably think. It plays all the melodies that you've collected to this point. So, it's kind of a cool item. Again, it's something we would pretty quickly want to drop off, just because it's not something I would find myself using right away. And it just takes up inventory, the limited amount of inventory space that we have. And you can even leave the big bag here as well for right now, because you really don't need it yet. So we'll leave that. We can always come back and get it. We'll leave the Ocarina. And we're good on the rest of that. Alright, so I still haven't found the item shop. And it's in here somewhere. I just gotta find the damn thing. And there's really no point in finding it yet, I guess, because we don't really have the money to buy anything. I think I just found it. Well, we ended up getting it. This is the hospital. This is the inn that you have to pay for. And these are the shops. Okay, so finally, alright. So there's lots of really expensive stuff here. And one of the things you might notice is there's the magic coin. And in one of these other stores, it's actually a slightly better piece of gear, I believe. The goddess, and here it is, the goddess bracelet. I think in the original Japanese version it was the gold ring, I think. So just as a heads up, they do name things differently. And then yeah, okay, so that's good. Okay, these are the three shops. Alright, we can't obviously afford any of that, and you might have felt, oh, I didn't get, money when I was in the other place. And yes, this is something to keep in mind. You most likely did not get money when you were, at the ATM. So, it's not the end of the world. Well, I don't really want the red weed, though. So let's just drop it. I just want one. And what's neat is that you can turn those into magic herbs in a moment. Okay, so we'll hold on to one red wheat just as an example. Let's go ahead and head over this way. As we move down here, there's actually, keep going. And unsinging, but monkeys don't normally sing anyway. Yeah, okay. Swims in the ground. Can you guess what I'm holding in my paw? No. We'll come back and deal with some of that later. Well, that's why he's forgotten, dumbass. Alright, so we've done a big chunk of the little things to do. Let's go do the more important thing here. And that's to head all the way northwest. I think it's this way. And yes, so we get to these people. Yeah. It's all about the holes. Got it. Alright, so now we're here at the fountain. It heals you. So now there's 3 forms of healing here. But the more important thing is using the ATM card here. Oh, wait a minute. Am I forgetting something? Oh, that's right. Gotta use this. There we go. And that summons the old man. Okay. Yes. And pretty much just take all of it with you, because you're gonna probably need all of it. And it'll make sense too when we make our way back to Magicent, the town. I guess this whole world is called Magicent, but we're making our way back to the town. And there are random battles here, mind you, so just be weary. Don't, think you're gonna never get attacked. You will. Oh, no. And then what we'll do is we'll pick up the goddess bracelet. To me, that's probably the strongest thing here. What was it? The magic coin or whatever it was. That's also an option too, but it's just not as good as the goddess bracelet. So pick that up. No, and I think we're actually short to buy the other item I want, which is fine. We can fight around until we get it. But that gives us the bracelet equipped there. Can I take anything off? Yeah, the easy ring. So that forces the easy ring to come off. Not much to really say about that. Other than, yeah, it takes the easy ring off. You don't want to sell the easy ring, so yeah, don't do that. And we're just short, I think, of... I want to get the rain pendant, but we don't have enough money. We're like $24 short. Alright, so we've done that. Let's dump the easy ring in inventory or whatnot, or in the storage. Yeah, like you thought I was gonna... I told you it wasn't a big deal. I was just leaving it on for a little while. Fucking people. Oh my god, you're using the easy ring! Yeah, well, if you keep the easy ring on the entire game, you get in a lot of trouble because you can't equip some of the stronger, more defensive-based items. And that's kind of why you need to eventually dump it. See, my defense has just shot up to 64. The easy ring will prevent you from being able to have a higher defense. So, like I said, you kind of need that high defense. So, it's for the greater good. And really, there's a quick way to level in Magicent. And there's a creature called Groucho. And it depends on what version of the game you're playing. He goes by different names. And he looks like a set of eyes with a mustache. And what you do is when you fight this guy, you just stand there and guard the whole time. I'm hoping I run into one so you can actually see. But that's literally all you have to do. You literally just stand there and just guard until he leaves. And you get a shit ton of XP for doing it. So, that's the one trick in Magicent that you need to worry yourself with. So let's head all the way northwest. And I want to just deposit my leftover money in for, well, let me see how much we have. Maybe we'll get enough from those few battles we did. PSI, telepathy. Hey, we have enough. There we go. Now let's go pick up our flame pendant, or rain pendant rather. It's the one I'd rather have. And you might be wondering, why do I pick the rain pendant over the other ones? Most enemies, when they hit, the number one used offensive magic spell is usually fire. And the other thing is too, with Earth Pendant, that protects against lightning attacks, we have the freaking Franklin badge, so that doesn't make a lot of sense to pick up right now either. And Ice, I think, is even less used than lightning or beam attacks, so I'm more inclined to get the Rain Pendant to protect me from fire elemental attacks, so we'll pick that up. Thank you, come again. Alright, let's pop the Rain Pendant. And there we go. So now we got 3 of 4 items equipped here. I mean, there's no reason to go back to that guy for those things. So this is a good place. So to hold out. So on the next episode of Let's Play Earthbound Zero Mother, we explore the rest of Magicent. Obviously, we need to go to the Queen Mary castle and all that kind of stuff, so you don't want to miss out on that. We'll see you then.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.
Damn that stupid kid. Now what am I gonna do? I'm not even mayor anymore. Oh, my wife left me and took the kids and...
Hey, aren't you that guy that lied about the kid on TV?
So what if I'm him? Doesn't matter anymore, I'm ruined anyway.
Well, we don't serve your kind here.
Phil, good sir. Release the hounds. You got it, brother. Release the what? You can't be serious. This can't be happening.
Sick 'em. Oh, that's good stuff.